What's going on, guys? It's your boy PS239 Riverboy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today we're just gonna talk about Bitcoin and mainly how 90% of traders lose, 10% of traders win, but 8% of those traders are exchanges and whales. And the other 2%, that is me. And if you're watching this, it's going to be you. So, what I'm telling you guys, and this is what I tell everybody, I tell all my friends, I tell everybody, we keep 80% of our money in Bitcoin, 10% of our money in altcoins with good projects and that have hype in the news. And then the other 10%, we use that shit to gamble. That's when we YOLO chuck it into something and we just, just fucking pray. But I usually don't do that too much. I try not to do that too much. But when I do that, it's when I've been looking at the markets for a long time. And I usually like to look at things in like day spans rather than like the 15-minute or the 48-hour window. Because honestly, guys, I'm not a day trader. I'm not going to sit here and look at the charts and trade look at the price action every 15 minutes and try to catch all of those waves. If you try to sit there and try to catch those waves, man, the market's going to pressure you and it's going to make you sell at a loss. So, man, that is the reason why 90% of people lose. So if you guys want to escape that and stop doing that and you want to just win, like, I'm not saying this so you guys can use my referral code or any of that. I'm just saying this so you guys can win. This is my favorite exchange, and this is where I keep my 10%. My 80% and my other 10%, those stay in Coinbase, and my 80% in Bitcoin is vaulted, and my 10% of altcoins are staked. So I'm making money on those regardless, and then when I make money on this app, I take it off of this app and put it on that app. So I wanted to show you guys this. This is only a Bitcoin, like a bonus, like, because I've already convinced, I think, 3 other people of like my coworkers, either my friends. I don't know exactly who because it doesn't tell me who, but I've convinced 3 other people to sign up, and they're trading. And I know one of my actually, I think it's my boss actually said that he started trading and he's got his on Bitcoin and he's actually doing really good, even though the markets are hella down if you're in Bitcoin and and he's doing really good. And this is why. So you see this bot, it was started at 96,000. Almost 80 days ago it started. It is down 10%. But if you look at the thing, I'm only down a 91 cent. It's because this bot has, I say, stolen. When I see big sharp dips like that, I'm like, I'm stealing money. So like I say I stole it. I pretty much stole 9.30% out of the market from this bot. And this is better than holding Bitcoin. So like if you guys bought your Bitcoin at 96,000, $100 worth of Bitcoin at then, you'll be down $10 right now. But me, I'm only down 93 cents because this thing has been buying and trading for the past 80 days. And this is a bonus bot, so I can't do anything with it. So I just leave it. Like, I can't do anything with it until it steals 20% and then it gives me the full 120. That's the bonus bot. But like I said, this whole account is just for chucking into meme coins and into altcoins and quick plays because this is my 10%. But what I do before I get into one of those, I usually just stake it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had 1,000. Well, initially I had like 500 on this account from my Bitcoin. I allocated, I dropped down, I put some into Atom or Cosmos because it has the highest return on stake, and I bought a bunch at $3.90, and it's actually I'm up pretty decent. But it's been in there for like a year. So like it's at staking at 15%, and then I got the Bitcoin just chilling in there. So then I put like 500 in here. And then like overnight it just turned into like 4 grand because I put it into this. And this was a long time ago. So I put it into this at like, I think it was like 38 or 40 cent. It's around here. Because it hit on one of the YouTubers that I watch's radar. And when I put it in there, I put it to 80 cent until I actually set it to where on my bot parameters, I wanted to quadruple my money. But with the bot, it didn't stop it until like, I think it was until it was this day that I stopped it. But what the bot does, and I opened up another bot, and I didn't time the bottom just right, but since it's a bot, I'm not worried about it at all. And what it did is just it pretty much stole so much money out of the market, and then once it got to 4 grand, it closed itself out, and then it just stopped. So, and that's what I do. I usually set them up to once it like 4x's or 5x's or 10x's itself, then I'll close it out. And I will sit on the sidelines and wait, guys. Like there's some times where you can't be in the market if you want to make money. But for those who want to always be in the market but still want to always make money, you need a look at the times. Like, let's not talk about this one just yet, but you need to look. Let's go to a common coin. Let's go to Pepe coin. We'll spread out to 1 month, and then like this exchange isn't that old, but you could see if you look on Coinbase, Pepe is a lot older. But if you guys didn't know, this is like the bottom normally, like through all bear markets. This is like what the bottom is. Like if you look back on like Coinbase or like CoinGecko on all of these coins, this is like the bottom. This is honestly the time where people like me and the other people who like know about this, we jump in and buy these bots and and get a bunch of like leveraged Pepe, leveraged Dogecoin. They just take a shit ton of leverage. But since I'm in America, I can't pull out leverage on this specific exchange. But if you're in the UK or international, you can, with Pionex International, you could use leverage. But I don't like using leverage because of how quick you can get liquidated. And especially in these markets, it's so fast to get liquidated. So we're not even going to try any of that leverage shit on this channel, at least until I get a couple 100,000. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like not scared to lose 10,000 leveraging it to 100,000 position. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that much. I want to build up this on my own. So back to this. I jumped into AI16Z because I've heard a lot of good stuff about it on YouTube, and on this specific exchange, it only went to $1.70 because we got it like a month after its bull run, and then it had a second bull run. And then if you look at the price action on the other exchanges, the bottom is 12 cent, and it had like a very big like resistance at 20 cent, and that's when I had jumped in because it dropped to 20 cent and then it pushed right back up to like 23, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna jump in now before it fucking pushes up to 40 cent again. But then it dropped hella down to like 16 cents. So that's why I was like, I made a bad play on timing it. But since this is a bot and I looked at the other exchanges bottoms, I set the very bottom, like the all-time low over there at 12 cent, and then I have the all-time high that it's ever reached at $2.50. So, and I have it trading every 5%. So you can look at my parameters. I have it trading every 5%, and it's trading a fifth of a percent of its allocation every 5%. And it's making almost 7 cents per transaction, and it's done 89 transactions so far. And it never sells at a loss. And like, it has money on the sides for when it goes down, it buys more, and then when it goes back up, it sells. So this is how I don't lose, guys, because I never close this bot out until that motherfucker is green. You know what I'm saying? And then like one day I'll just wake up and it'll be at 40 cent, and on the side it'll always say I've taken out like 5, but on this side it'll be like your holding profits is 40%. Then you can come to here, and I haven't set one on this yet because I think this is a super degen coin. Like it's starting to make its own exchange or some shit, and like a lot of people like it just because of the anime girl with the titties. This bitch went from like 200 million market cap, which is what it's at right now, to 2.5 billion market cap in a day. So just because of one YouTuber freaking shotted it out, you know what I'm saying? So like, if something happened like that once, it can happen again. And I'm not trying to be late to the party this time. And I can set it to where it closes itself out. Like, see, take profit, trigger price, $2.50 if I want to do it like that. Or I can have my take profit price at 4,000%. Or hold on, how would I do? Yeah, 4,000%. Boom. And like, say I want it at 4,000%. It'll, as soon as it hits 4,000% right up here, it would you take profit, but 4,000 is actually too high. I actually usually set it to, I usually set mine to 4 or 200%, because that's a double, and then a triple would be 3, and then a quadruple would be 4. I like doing 4 and 3 because it's usually it's usually in bull runs, you usually skate out safely. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to try to go for a 5 and a 10x. Like, you might get it on some coins, but sometimes you might miss the very top, and then your bot keeps running all the way down to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, you'll have more coins than what you initially had when you first came back around, but I'd rather have all that money up there. You know what I'm saying? So like, I try to keep it at like 4. I honestly think I can get, with this specific coin, I could probably get a 600%. Because, yeah, let's look at these numbers real quick. Just at 50 cent, it's 150. And then at $1, it'd be another 300%. And then at $2, it'd be 600%. And then at $2.50, it'd be at like almost 650% or something like that. And it's buying and trading the whole time. And like, look, it's about to sell. Like, I bought some at 19,636 and $2.28 worth, and it's about to sell it at 22.72, and it's gonna make 7 cents, I believe. And then looking at this market, it's extremely volatile, and that's what we want. We want volatility, guys. We want that shit to go up and down as many times as possible. Like, this app right here completely changes your mental mind on trading, because now you want it to go down. You want that shit to go down because I'm buying more coins. Some dumbass is selling me his coins for cheaper, and then I'm going to sell them back to him at a higher price. So, come on, guys. Make sure you guys keep your bottom targets, like your lower levels, all the way down at the very bottom, and your upper levels as high as you think the coin will go. And then 1% is decent, like trading every 1% is decent, so you always are moving. But I only think that's really good with Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more of a stable coin. Right now, it hasn't been. That's why I've jumped into altcoins, because when altcoins are slowed down like this, Bitcoin is doing crazy shit. And then once Bitcoin starts slowing down, these altcoins are going to double and quadruple. And I'm telling you guys, I don't want you guys to be late. I don't want you guys to miss out on this next mini bull run, because it's going to be quick. I'm telling you. And if you guys don't have bots, it's going to fucking come in and out without a flash. And you guys are going to be those guys being scared, trying to buy in while it's pumping up. And I'm going to be selling. While it's pumping up the whole time. And then once my shit says 400%, or how much did I put it this time? 600%, I'm out like a thief in the night. And I'm gonna take away my $6,000 like it ain't nothing. So I'm telling you guys, you don't even have to use my referral code. I just want you guys to use this exchange. It takes all of the fear out of trading. Like, it's just buying and selling all day for me. I don't have to think about it. I just put the money in, set the perimeters, and forget about it. And then freaking one day, I get a message saying that your bot has closed. And then I'm like, holy fucking shit, I just made $4,000. Or holy fucking shit, I just made $6,000. Come on, guys. Like, it's all about strategies. And then what I do with the money, I take that money and I invest them into my miners. I try to reset my allocation back to 80% in Bitcoin, 10% in altcoins, 10% in gambling. And then I take sometimes I pull profits out, and I had just bought some more miners so I can mine Bitcoin. And then sometimes I use that money. Sometimes I use that money and I took like $2 or $3 and I put it on Atlas Earth. So I'm just saying, guys, this exchange is really good. Like, come here, create a bot. I like the grid trading bot. Pick any altcoin that you want, USD, USDC. You could trade it back into Bitcoin if you want, or into USDC, and then you can pick any altcoin you want and trade it. And like, honestly, man, some of these coins, like, let's pick another coin that's been here for years. XYO, another one of my favorite coins. Let's get out of the trade and look at the markets. Another one of my favorite coins, XYO. Let's look more into months. Well, this exchange isn't that old, but if you go back into like Coinbase and look at XYO, we're at the lowest prices it's ever been. Onyx Coin, lowest prices it's been in years. Lowest prices shit has been in years. This is the time to get in. Ethereum, 1900. Lowest price you've seen Ethereum in so long. Dogecoin, a fucking month ago, that shit was like 43 cent. Like, come on, guys. You guys need to jump into this shit. And I'm only telling you guys this just to help you guys out. This app is the safest way to buy, sell, and trade your altcoins. So I'll catch you guys later, guys. I'll hit you up and let's stack this Bitcoin together.